The Dreadful Truth, rewritten by Wyatt Rosales, inspired by The Return of Freddy's The Dreadful Truth by Tyler Alstrom. Chapter 10. Meanwhile, back in Japan, Girubato Samasuchi was back up and running, even though the cure to the disease had already been found a long time ago. Unfortunately, the bodies of the children had died a long time ago, so they were stuck in their animatronic bodies forever. They tried bringing Ari, Girubato's son, back to life by putting him in an animatronic body known as the Stitch Wraith, but something went horribly wrong. The Stitch Wraith, aka Ari, had become violent and almost animalistic, trying to attack the scientists that brought him back. However, one of the scientists managed to use a taser on the Stitch Wraith and subdue him, putting him inside a room labeled as Do Not Access. Girubato Samasuchi had also hired a night guard, just in case something like what happened with Allison, now William, ever happened again. The night guard's name was Roido. At 3 a.m. on Roido's night shift, something happened. There was a glitching sound and all the screens flashed blue and purple. Someone had hacked into the systems. Roido checked the computer and saw that the hacker's name was FB Inc. Turned out the hacker was William, who was back in America and had hacked into the systems of the Girubato Samasuchi. William then turned on a command that turned the three animatronics at the facility, Coley, Sally, and Ty, hostile, and they went to try and kill Roido against their will. So, Roido traveled in his office, which was like an elevator of sorts, to the bottom floor of the facility. However, little did Roido know, that's where the Stitch Wraith was, and William decided to turn it on and unlock the room it was in. The Stitch Wraith's eyes glowed, and it looked at Roido, whose eyes widened before the Stitch Wraith dashed towards him and pounced on him. Roido tried fighting back, but it was no use. The Stitch Wraith then took a nearby pole and stabbed Roido with it. Roido yelled in pain, but then he noticed that there was a big propane tank nearby, and, in his final moments, Roido took out a gun and shot the propane tank, exploding it and the whole facility by proxy as well. After that, the Girubato Samasuchi was shut down for the second and last time. Chapter 11. In 1973, after all the success from Circus Baby's Pizza World, William Afton decided to create a new restaurant known as Frank Bert's Hot Dogs and Pizza. The characters consisted of Frank Bert the Human, who was a new and improved version of the original Frank Bert animatronic from Goldie Pear Diner, Kitty Fazcat, who is a new and improved version of the original Kitty Fazcat from Goldie Pear Diner, and Buster the Bunny. It also reused the same building that Goldie Pear Diner used. However, unlike Circus Babies, Frank Bert's did not do very well at all, due to the lackluster food and low budget. So, after only 2 months of being opened, Frank Bert's Hot Dogs and Pizza shut down. William was furious that his second-in-command, Jackson, would let the place go under like that, so he decided to pay him a visit. "Mr. Smith, I am disappointed in you," William said. "No, please, I'll do anything, Mr. Afton," Jackson pleaded. "Sorry, but it's too late for that," William said, before knocking Jackson out and putting him inside a torture Fredbear suit. William then pressed the button, and Jackson met his gruesome end. Chapter 12. In 1983, Fazbear Inc. would create a new restaurant called Fredbear's Family Diner. This location only consisted of one animatronic, that being Fredbear, who, unlike being a yellow bear with a purple hat and bow tie, like he was at Goldie Pear Diner, was now a brown bear with a black hat, no bow tie, and 2 buttons on his chest. Fazbear Inc. had also gotten a new owner, that being Vincent. You see, Vincent managed to rise through the ranks of Fazbears and become CEO of the company, and demoted William into a regular employee. Vincent also changed his name from Vincent Peterson to Vincent Fredbear. Fredbear's Family Diner was rather small-scaled in comparison to the other Fazbear's locations, but it became successful nonetheless due to its good food and the main attraction himself, Fredbear. You see, Fredbear had an AI implemented in him where he could walk, talk, give cake to children, and even be able to interact with people. All the success Vincent was having made William bitter. But then William had an idea. So, in the dead of night, he went into Circus Baby's Pizza World and took a Springlock suit from it. A suit of a scrapped humanoid character called Pink Guy. Then William drove up to the front of Fredbear's Inn in his car while wearing the Pink Guy suit and saw that there was a little boy outside, looking into the place longingly. This was it. This was William's chance. "Hello there, kiddo. What's wrong?" William said to the boy. The boy regained his composure. What? Who are you?" he said in a confused tone. "Don't worry, I'm Pink Guy, and I'm here to help you out. Tell me, what's wrong?" William responded. "Well, I really want to go in that place, 'cause it looks really cool, but I don't have any parents to take me there," the boy explained. In reality, William couldn't care less, but he decided to pretend to be sympathetic to the boy's situation. "Aw, I'm sorry about that. Tell me, what's your name?" he asked. "I'm Billy," the kid said. "Well, Billy, I think I have a little something that will help you out," William replied. "What?" Billy asked. "Why don't you get in and find out?" William said, and he tied Billy up and put him in the back of his car. William drove up to the back door of Fredbear's and opened the door, untied Billy, then threw him in there. "Let me go!" Billy yelled. "Sorry, kid, but it's too late for that," William replied, laughing sadistically. Then William locked the door and left. Conveniently, Vincent entered the room at the same time and saw Billy. Hey, kid, what are you doing in here?" Vincent said. "No, get away from me. You're probably with him," Billy said in a panicked tone. "With who? What are you talking about?" Vincent asked, having no idea what Billy was meaning by all this. Billy then ran into and hid inside the Frankfurt suit, which was in the back room and being used for spare parts. Billy was panicking, thinking that Vincent was working with Pink Guy. "No, kid, get out of there. Those suits aren't safe to be in," Vincent exclaimed. But Billy didn't listen, and his sweat caused the spring locks in the suit to go off, killing him. Vincent's eyes widened in horror. "Oh no," he said to himself.